Hello, hello, hello. It is 528. You are listening to 90.3 WSS East Stroudsburg University, East Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania. I got a special guest with me in here tonight. Got my man Troy Jones,
Yo.
part of the men's basketball team here at ESU. How you doing tonight, man?
I'm good. Felt a little under the weather, but I'm good. I made it here.
Right, got the J. Cole playing in the background.
I likes.
A banger. No, but so you guys played last night. You guys played solidly. It was a tough game, especially against a tough opponent in Shippensburg. The press was working very well. You had 2 threes, 2 key threes, a few key dimes as well. How do you? So I called that game last night. I also talked to Ryan Smith after the game. So you guys were down in the middle of the game, and what was Coach preaching to you guys in those timeouts? Because he took a solid timeout when they made a 8-9 point run, and he called a timeout. What was he reiterating to you guys?
Coach Will basically, he was telling us keep our focus. You talk about when we went down
In the first half. In the first half.
Oh, he knows we young, so basically we gonna have breakdowns or whatever. But he just tells us being young not an excuse. You know what I mean? Can't do nothing about that.
Exactly.
So he just said keep playing through it basically, and just keep running out possessions and trusting the offense. And that's how we came out on top basically.
So what was the objective to stop Keller and Biss? Kellum and Biss.
Basically,
Because they were their sharpshooters. They were really the only two guys who were really scoring, and they didn't have a low post threat, so they were their only offense. So what was the game plan to stop Kellum?
Stop him. Basically, as you saw, he made some nice buckets on me.
Yeah.
But basically, we just wanted to make contested jump shots.
Right.
I think what they said today, he went like 6 for 8 in the first half or something like that. In the second half, he went 3 for 11.
Yeah, he did.
So you're not gonna make all those tough shots that you made in the first half and the second half with us pressing you on that. So basically, that's the point of our pressure, is just to keep it on you. Once you get tired, you ain't gonna have no legs to make shots at the end of the game.
Yeah, that's a fact. That you saw it was very evident that you were playing solid defense. You, Jaquan, Giordano at times. You guys were there. You were contesting the shots, but he was just hitting them. He was hitting them, and I was like, wow, that's a tough shot. But you're right. In the second half, the press did take a toll, and he wasn't able to hit those same shots. So, being that this is your second year on the team, what is your role? What is your objective on this team?
From my role from last year, which was being the backup point guard, they felt as though that was in my direction, and they value me as a scorer, so they put me on the wing spot. And basically, they just put me there to score and shoot shots and knock down big shots, as you've seen I've done. Other than that, is play defense and just help out on whoever the best player on the other team is, try to help limit his touches, wear him out basically.
Right, definitely might. But I want to talk more about this Ryan Smith kid. I want to know more. He's just intriguing me because he was formerly a point guard, and then the night that he had last night, I didn't see that coming. 28 points, 8 rebounds, an assist. Like he was having his way down there in the post. He was doing his thing. Tell me, how he's like in practice, how he's like off the court. Just give us a little background on him.
Schmitty, shout out to my boy Schmitty. That's what we call him. Schmidt he's a funny guy off the court, man. You would never know, but he's funny. He's a funny guy. But on the court, he's definitely our best freshman, as in like maturity wise.
Right.
Like he came in, like they told him in the summer before, like we came back, they was like, you're gonna have to lift because we're gonna need you this year. He got in the weight room, got bigger. He was actually pretty small when I first saw him. So he got a lot bigger when he started actually hitting the weights and stuff. And every time we play somebody, they continue to say, because you know how he falls every game. So y'all be saying he clumsy and he's soft. I know how y'all be coming at my boy. But Ryan is really a bucket. Like, you can't do nothing to stop him. He's 6'10". You know how to use his body to get around you. And he has a counter for whatever you throw at him, basically. So he's a unique player. Because he was a point guard, he knows how to shoot.
Exactly.
So he's basically
the soft touch is key. I love that about his game.
So he's just an inside-out dude. I honestly think by the end of his career, he's definitely going to be a 1,000-point scorer.
I think so, too. And I love his footwork down in the post.
Tremendous.
His footwork in the post is impeccable. I was watching him last night, and I've seen him play before, and I've seen him play earlier in the season, and he's made strides that are just unbelievable, that I didn't expect him to make this early in the season. And I know we're getting to the end of the season, but I just didn't think he was going to be able to make those strides, to be a contributor, to be a factor, in these big games. That was a big game last night. You guys are right below Shippensburg before that game, and your PSAC records are very close. They were 11-3. You guys were like 10-3, something like that.
Yeah.
So for you guys to get that win and to steal that win, especially when you're at home and you have that advantage, that was really big for you guys. And it was really nice to see. But moving on, what do you think? What do you think? Your ceiling is this year, and what do you think? Where do you think? How do you think you can specifically help your team get to where you think that you guys can get? Potentially.
By ceiling, you think what I think we're going to end up at the end of the season?
Yes.
Well, you know what I want to be. I want to be Division II national champ, baby.
Right.
Last year we came up short. I mean, I wasn't contributing because I wasn't playing last year. But literally, I think we could be national champs if we continue to play not the stretch where we were up 21. If we play like that for the rest of the season, I don't think anybody can beat us. Cause you're gonna get tired, and the press is gonna wear you down, and we're conditioned enough to make shots through the press and all that. So I think at the end of the season, we want to have that trophy at the end,
right?
And bring the school the national championship. I mean, that would be a great accolade for the school and to be part of that team,
right?
And then
especially doing it last year and then doing it again.
Yeah, back to back. Yeah,
back to back Final Four appearances. That'd be
Elite Eight.
Well, Elite Eight appearances. That's definitely something to clap about, and something that's a solid accolade to have. But during that game, and I noticed something, and this is something I've realized throughout your whole season. That press is key. It works. But at times, I feel like you guys, you start rushing and forcing things, and you stop playing your style of basketball, and you let the other team start controlling the pace. Like when you guys control the pace of the game and you play your game, you're unstoppable, unstoppable. But it's times where you lose control of the game and you start taking bad shots, and you guys get out of rhythm, and sometimes you can't regain that. And that's where I feel like those games that you guys have lost, you weren't able to regain control of the tempo.
With that, early in the season when we was winning our games and stuff, it was because certain people tried to do certain things. Right. Instead of trusting the system. After I think we lost to, it was either IUP or Westchester.
That IUP, that
game.
That was a hard one. That was a hard one.
After we lost that, Coach Will, he had brought us in the locker room after he aired us out, and he was just like, "Well, we got to get better, or by the end of the season, we ain't even going to make it to the PSAT chips." And everybody looked at each other in the mirror and just was like, "All right, we got to do better." And since then, we've been playing great basketball. Everybody touching the ball and all that. But when we start rushing, that's when it seemed like we could feel it, but it seemed like somebody, like when he told us yesterday they went on a 17-0 run.
Right.
It
That was a killer for him. I was like, what is he doing?
Yeah.
And I was waiting for the timeout, and
Me too.
Coach was just
too.
keep letting you up. I'm like, is he gonna call a timeout? Like, you got to stop the flow somehow.
I thought he was gonna sub or something. I was like, all right. But he just, I guess he has enough faith in the players he had in the game. So I mean, I believe in everybody that's in the game. You know what I mean? I have no problem if I'm on the bench. That it's not my time to go in, no problem. I wish he would have called a timeout because that got a little crazy at
Right.
the end. Had my heart a little bump. But yeah, we just as a collective unit, I think if we all trust each other and trust the system, I don't think nobody can beat us.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. As long as you guys play your game.
And go speed up, we should be fine.
Exactly.
Control the tempo. That's what Coach Will says. Control the tempo.
So, enough about ESU basketball. We'll give you a break of that because I know you're around that all the time.
Yeah.
Let's talk about some real basketball. Let's talk about the trade deadline. So, that was at 3 p.m. today. Wow, did a lot of things go on. A lot of moving pieces. First, I want to be a little homer for a second. I want to talk about my Sixers and the beautiful moves that Elton Brand is making right now.
Stop cheating, man. Stop cheating.
Elton Brand might be the Howie Roseman of the NBA right now because the deals that he's making are just out of this world. He found a way to get rid of Markelle Fultz, which we should have never drafted in the first place.
Yes.
Because he's from the Pac-12, and who the hell is good out of the Pac-12?
You ain't lying. Go ahead.
Exactly. So he found a way to trade Markelle Fultz to Orlando. They received, hold on one second, they received a first-round pick, which was duly needed, a second-round pick, and they also received player compensation. Here we go. Let's pull it up real quick. Credits to ESPN.com. So they traded Markelle Fultz to the Orlando Magic for Jonathan Simmons.
Oh my God.
Right, a second-round pick. Oh, sorry, for a first-round pick, which was Oklahoma City's, and they got a second-round pick. So, what do you think about that trade? Think it's solid. I liked him when he played for. Didn't he play for the Spurs? Right.
Yes. That's. Oh my God.
Now that's added to the bench. We already. Let's just. Our starting five: Ben Simmons, J.J. Redick, Jimmy Butler, Tobias Harris, Joel Embiid. Literally, we have 4 All-Stars. We're the closest thing to the Warriors. When you look at points per game, they're very identical.
Yes. I don't like the Sixers, so you know.
You gotta come to the dark side.
Nah, any Philly organization, it's not me.
It's because you're from Jersey.
It is.
It's because you're from Jersey. Y'all have a distinct hate for Philly, and I don't know why, because y'all want to be us so bad.
All right.
Y'all do.
But this trade that y'all did, I think it was a great trade for y'all. I think, honestly, I didn't know who was going to come out. I had my money on the Celtics coming out of the East. But with that trade y'all just did, I don't think anyone's going to beat y'all. I think y'all are going to go to the finals and play the Warriors.
I think the same thing.
And I think it'll go down to 7 games. And I think Joel Embiid's going to be a monster in that series.
And I think he can, because I think he can get the better of Boogie Cousins. Now, Boogie is amazing, and I like Boogie. And Boogie has an astronomical amount of respect for Joel Embiid. But at the same time, that man Joel Embiid he is a different story. Now, granted, Boogie Cousins can bang down there, but that's not really his game. Like he plays in the post, but he's not the force that Joel Embiid is down there. Joel Embiid is a grown man. He is like Shaq and Kareem, it's just so I don't even know. He's just he's like Shaq, Kareem, Steph Curry. Like, he's a whole bunch of players just mixed together in one. He can shoot the outside shot. He can stretch the floor. He can protect the rim. He can do everything that you need in a center. And I don't know why he's not getting talks for MVP.
That is true.
I don't.
That's true. That is true.
He's averaging almost 30 points a game. He's averaging, 27 points per game?
Mm-hmm.
And I know he's averaging almost close to a triple-double.
I never thought of that.
He's a dominant player. Name somebody in this league who night in, night out, you're going to say, yeah, he can shut him down. I'll wait.
Oh, no.
I'll wait. Because that's not going to happen. That's not going to occur.
Mm-mm.
Now, Boogie's going to give him some trouble, yes.
Yes.
Because he's a perennial all-star. He is a dominant player in this league. But best center in the league? Joel Embiid, easily. Easily. But oh, okay. You don't get to work in the Madden either, so don't even go there.
Oh.
Don't go there.
No,
Don't
now,
go there.
Now
Don't
you
go
got my
there.
attention.
Don't
What
go
man
there.
we talking about?
Madden you won.
Oh.
Killer.
No, you don't really want to do that, bro.
Bro, you don't want to do that
You
to
just
yourself.
trying to make content for the show, bro. You don't
Bro,
wanna
never
do
that.
bro.
Because you know anything I say on here is anything I would say off air, too. So
Mm,
don't get it
That's not
twisted.
true. You
Don't
said-
get it
you
twisted.
told- you
What?
told-
What?
You
What'd I
said on
say?
air that
What'd I
you was
say?
going to win a championship in the rec league 7-on-7. Did that happen?
Oh.
Did that happen?
See that now?
No.
What I said? Nah. Now you over here gonna lie. Did I say that I was gonna win?
Because last I checked,
Did I say that
'cause
I was?
last I
Did I
checked-
say I?
I could go in my room and pull out the championship shirt. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Man, I got hurt,
You know what I mean? You got hurt. I was sick. I had the flu. I ain't
bro.
even
Like you
my
remember when
team-
Kawhi got his ankle stepped on in the playoffs and the Spurs went to trash? Same thing.
Bro, my team.
I
was
hurt
on
my
the third-
ankle. I had a grade 3 high ankle sprain. I was out for like 3 months.
You went to Jamie. Jamie told you that.
I was.
If Jamie didn't give you, if Jamie didn't give you a
I was
grade
that.
3,
It was a
then I don't believe
self-diagnosis.
it.
I was out for like 3. I was out for like 3. I was out for like 3 months.
Right. 3 months. This shit don't even last that long. You talking about 3 months? I seen you in class walking the next day. What are you
Yeah,
talking
but
about?
I couldn't run though. That's
Oh,
the thing.
my
I could
goodness.
barely put
At
pressure
the end of
on
the day,
it.
I had the flu.
I was
My
icing
team,
it.
my team was on a 3-game losing streak. We was the last seed in the playoffs. I came back. We did not lose another game.
It was season ending. They told me that. You
Who's
know,
they? You just said it's self-diagnosed.
Look, my doctors told me that it was.
I don't want to hear it no more.
My doctors told me that it was season ending and that I couldn't return. It was the last game of the season. It hurt my heart. I wanted to be out there with my teammates. But I'm gonna be back next.
You gonna be
my
back?
last semester at ESU. I'm gonna win a championship.
You know they having a
Next
spring one
semester.
too. You know, right?
Oh, they having
They
that.
having a spring league.
I'm about to get right. The comeback is real.
I'll see you out there. Returning champs. You know.
Man, Bear, shut up.
It was
Bear,
so. And listen,
shut
our
up.
team was so good. They asked us to be the traveling team for the university.
Mm.
We
No,
wanted.
that just happens to all the teams that win the
No,
championship.
no.
Yes, Bear.
They
Because
said-
they do it with the
they
basketball
said-
league as well.
They say, yo,
They
y'all
do
must
it with
be
the basketball
traveling
league
team.
as well.
As
They do it with the
well.
basketball team as well.
You're
So don't
getting
do
nervous.
that.
You're mixing
I'm
your
not.
words up.
I'm not getting nervous. I'm cool.
Have you shook in that
I'm
seat over there?
Gucci. You wanna know why? Because I know I'm tough.
All right, my fault, bro. You
Top
got
5.
it. Top 5?
Top 5. Top 5 here.
I can't call it.
I can't.
I can't call
I
it.
just choose to stay on ice. I let these other guys, have their chance.
At the end of the day, and I can say this on air because my man to vouch for it. At the end of the day, I strapped Tim Wilson in practice, and that man is in the NFL right now. What? You can't say
He
that.
barely in the
You
NFL.
can't- Yo, we are not going to do
There
that.
though.
Hey,
We're
barely.
not going to do that. We're not going
I
to do
watched
that.
him play. No, I'm and no disrespect to him, seriously, but I watched him play in the preseason. I was I was disappointed because when he was out there, it looked like he didn't want to be out there. I'm being so serious, bro. I went to the preseason game and I stayed the whole game, and I watched him play, and it was disappointing. Like he did get in for like a few snaps, but
That's
bro,
what
like.
I'm saying they gave my man.
It doesn't
2
matter.
drives.
When you got that opportunity, bro, you got to make the most of it, no matter what. You've got to make
And
the
my
most
man
of the
had his catch. He
opportunity.
dropped the tutty. He dropped the tutty. It is a tough catch. It would have been a tough catch.
It would have
But,
been.
you know what I mean?
But I'm saying his body language, bro, it just didn't seem
That's
like he
just
really wanted to
him.
be there.
That's just how he is. Cool, calm, collected.
I need to see
And I
more.
know you've seen him on a route guide in practice.
Yeah, I did. No. I'm not saying he's corny. I'm just saying from what I saw at that level, I don't know if he's going to be able to stay up there. Hopefully he does. Hopefully he does. No, I'm saying it's not like I'm wishing anything bad on him. I'm just saying from what I've seen, that's all I can go by.
I'm stamping it right now. Expect to see him playing next season.
All right, bro. I hope so. Power to you. Hey, Tim, if you watching this,
Yeah, you recording that?
seriously,
Yo,
no, Tim, if you
focus
are,
on me. Hey, listen, man, it's your boy Mir, 90.3 WSF.
he over here plugging himself on my show.
You know what it
He
is.
plugging
Hey,
himself
listen,
on my show.
Hey, you heard it here first. My man Tim Wilson, wide receiver from East Stroudsburg University, will be in the league next year, and he's going to snap.
Nah, seriously, Tim.
What they say?
Hopefully you are there.
What they say in the city? Period.
He's so childish. No, moving on. We are cutting it close. We got about 7 minutes left. I do want to hear your thoughts on AD. Is he going to go to LA? Is he not? What are we doing? Troy, what do you think? Because not a lot of these guys want to play with LeBron. Look, let me ask you this. If you were in the NBA right now, would you want to play with LeBron James?
It's funny because we just were talking about. I was just arguing with my teammates about this. It's hilarious. I ain't gonna say that. Bron, he's a GOAT. But
You don't want to play with him much.
Period.
I don't. I would.
That's crazy.
I would. Like put it like this. If I'm getting the examples I used for when I was arguing with my teammates was they were like, LeBron makes everyone he plays with better. I said that's not true. They said, who didn't he make better?
Right.
I said Jordan Clarkson, he was killing in LA. He came to Cleveland.
Was he killing in LA?
He was killing.
Was he
He
killing?
was averaging 15 points.
He was doing all
not
right.
He was doing all right.
killing.
He was
doing all right.
doing okay. He was one of
Thank
the
you.
leading
Okay.
scorers.
Solid
There we go.
season. Yeah.
Solid season. He gets traded. Numbers drop. He's averaging 6 points.
Well,
with
because he
Bron.
wasn't a starter though. In LA, he was a starter.
All
He was
right.
getting starting minutes.
So Bron changed his game.
Who did LA have
Next.
there?
That was his role, though.
Next.
Come up the
Oh, my
bench.
God.
Next, Kyle Korver. Killing it in Atlanta, shooting it crazy, breaking his own records and all that. Comes to Bron, Kyle Korver can't make a shot for his life.
They wasn't winning nothing in Atlanta.
Killing?
He was
Killing?
He might have been the only person
What you
scoring.
mean? Oh, Kyle. All right. come
Well, you're
on.
talking about two. Hold on. You're talking about two guys, right?
Yes,
That were on non-playoff teams.
that's fine, but they were doing their thing there. They come to Bron team and they worse.
And did what? And did they
And
not
where'd
get
they
to
get to
NBA
go
finals?
to? And where
Did
did
they
they
not
get
get to NBA finals?
to? Exactly. Where did they get to play? And where would they have not played if they were still on their respective teams?
Listen, all I'm saying is.
Don't do that, Troy. Don't do
They
that.
would have had a lot more, time to grow and all that. Not watch Bron do ISO the whole game.
Well, look, I can agree with you to a certain extent that LeBron James maybe doesn't make everybody better because when Dwade was on that team, he did not make Dwade better, and he was not able to bring. Now, granted, it was because Dwade was getting a little older and he couldn't do the same things that he once could.
We're not going to say that because Dwayne Wade at that time was still a bucket. But go ahead. Go ahead.
But he was on the decline.
No, that was
He was on the
definitely-
deep-
That was
don't do
definitely
that.
a little slump season for him.
He was
That
on the
a little
decline.
slump.
Don't
that
do
was
that.
in that slump. He came
Don't
back
do
up.
that.
Do that.
Don't do
Now,
that.
listen, I'm a D-Wade fan, bro.
Right, I like D-Wade. To be honest, I think D-Wade's up there in shooting guards. Like, he might be...
He top 5 in my book. He's top 5.
he's beyond top 5. He's top 3 to me. I think he's below Jordan.
Who's your top 3?
What? Who's your top 3?
I think he's below Jordan.
So Jordan, Wade, and who else?
First of all, I know you're not about to disrespect Kobe.
No. Kobe's next.
Kobe's over
Stop.
Dwayne Wade.
Hey, yeah,
Stop.
much as I listen.
Stop.
You know I'm a Brown fan. I
Stop.
despise Kobe. I might have to put Kobe over D-Wade.
I don't know.
Kobe is number 2.
I don't know.
You can make that argument.
You really can.
You can make that
You
argument.
really can.
You can make that argument.
Chips. Don't.
Stop
Lie.
it. Stop. So we're getting to the nitty gritty. We really seeing who Troy is right now. He's one of those chip guys. He don't really care about who's actually talented and who actually.
Oh my God, Kobe is the greatest scoring guard of all time.
No, he is not. Michael Jordan's not the greatest scoring guard of all time.
Oh my God, no.
Michael Jordan is not the best shooting guard to ever play this game.
He's the greatest shooting
Stop
guard to
it.
ever play the game. He's not the greatest scorer of all time.
What are you saying? What are you saying?
Bryant is
Kobe
the best
Bryant.
Kobe.
Kobe?
Kobe.
Y'all gotta do y'all
You
history
talking
of
about some
Kobe
Kobe?
Bryant.
No, Trust me, I know
your
Kobe's.
history.
Kobe's a great.
Everybody,
He's
we're
a
not
Hall of
taking. We're not
Famer.
saying Kobe's corny.
I'm not taking
I
anything
know.
away from him.
He's the best scorer of shooting
Scorer?
guards. Of shooting guards.
I don't. It's just,
Ever.
It's just you can make that argument.
Okay, I'm starting to see it maybe a tad bit where you're coming from, only because he shot better than Jordan from the 3-point line. So I can see where you can misconstrue and can get confused and
That was one of your words of the day.
right. You know. But I can see where he could really think that and that he could ponder on that and
Right.
really believe that.
Right.
But what I'm here to tell you is Michael Jordan is the best scorer, shooting guard, whatever you want to say, whatever you want to call it, to ever touch a basketball. That's why I don't get why there was even a conversation about Kobe being the best, one of the best players to ever play the game. I mean, being the best player to ever play the game or being better than Jordan. Because he wasn't even better than him in stats. Or he wasn't even better than him and wasn't looked at as being the best shooting guard to ever touch the basketball. So how can you be called the best player to ever play the game if you're not even the best at your position?
Whew. You thinking?
Nah, you got me there, but I'm just saying.
And I like
I say he's
And
a
I'm not a
better
co-
scorer.
and I can no, I'm in all seriousness and all jokes aside, and I can totally see where you're coming from.
MJ overall is better than Kobe.
Yeah, clearly.
Kobe scoring though, come on, man. He's shooting over triple teams, bro.
You're right.
Triple
was dead.
teams from the three. From the three turnaround.
My man Shaq down there like this.
Right. From the three. Come on.
But my thing is, everybody gets so hooked up on those championships, but we don't remember that Shaq was a big reason why he had a lot of those championships.
Oh, yeah.
So let's not do that.
You
And
no,
let's
don't
not
even
do that.
Don't even
You
try
about
to
do
go,
this?
Let's not do that.
bro.
So
when Shaq-
Jordan did it all by himself?
No,
No, I'm not saying that.
But your statement,
But-
you said the rings don't lie. That was what you said.
Yeah. But I'm saying, y'all saying like Kobe needed Shaq the whole time.
But
I'm
D-Wade
not-
low-key was the focal point when he won his championships.
Well,
Championship.
And-
You right.
Chip.
Good point. He know.
2006, I think it was.
Right,
Chip.
yeah.
What's the Mavericks?
Chip.
Chip.
And then LeBron James was the guy. Yes, you're right. When they won later on. But our time has come to an end. I really do appreciate you guys for listening. I want to thank Troy for coming.